in this video you will use a different way of moving the camera. See, this gives you better control over what the camera is pointing at, combine with fly mode for control, and learn how to track the target. So let's go play with the camera and hop on over to Blender. So we're back over in Blender here, just a quick fly around my model real quick, just to let you know I've sorted out these ceiling pieces, or at least solidified them for the moment. I'll work on them more later. I sorted out a whopping great big hole in this tower, and I don't think I actually moved this place down here because it doesn't look like it's actually out of alignment. So I think that I've already moved that and corrected that. The only place that I haven't sorted out yet is this hole over here, because I'm going to make a specific roof to cover this area. I might try and make it out of those primitives that's up and see how that goes. But now more on about camera control. In fact, what we're about to do not only applies to cameras, but you can also use it to move other objects with other objects. So it's universal in many ways. So first of all, let's have a look at combining it with fly mode. So this is very straightforward and of course very powerful. So we've already seen that we can get a particular view very quickly. If this is the view that we actually want, we can actually move the camera to that viewpoint straight away without having to go and grab the camera and move it. So we're all aware of going to the camera itself, going to the properties and locking the camera to the view and then being able to move it around. But we do have to be looking through the camera to do that. So if we press 0 now, we're now looking through it and we can reposition the camera like that. That's absolutely fine, we can move it in and out. But as you can see, it's quite granular, it skips quickly. So yes, you can fiddle about with that for a while, moving it here, rotating it, etc. But eventually that's going to become quite tiresome. However, if we combine this with fly mode, we can move to a position that we want, just simply by hitting Shift and F now. We can fly around and go to the new viewpoint. This window, okay, so that's one way we can do it, but we've already got a view set up here, so let's just pop out of there. It looks like I have moved my view, unfortunately. So let's just sort this out. So hop back into fly mode real quick, zoom back to where we were before. So say we wanted this particular view, and we didn't want to faff about with trying to put the camera into the right position. We can actually go to the view menu and go to align view, and there's got a series of options here. So we can align view to active, so down, up, right, etc. But one of the very powerful ones, align active camera to the view. So we've got an active camera, which is the main one, and the one whose viewpoint we will see if we hit render, but we can assign or align the active camera to the view, and we can see that's Control Alt 0 if we want to do that. And when we click that, the camera automatically moves to this position. Now it is of course useful to have multiple cameras in the scene, so you don't have to keep moving one, but we'll leave that for a bit. Now another way that we can actually track something in the scene is either placing an empty, or in this case I'm going to use my mannequin as an example. I can track that object through the scene, and this is very, very powerful and very useful. Now what we're going to be doing is constraining the camera's movement based upon certain parameters. So in this case, we go to the constraint tab on the properties window, and we're going to add an object constraint, and there are lots of constraints that we can do. And we want, under tracking, we want it to track to a particular object. And I'm going to select my mannequin again, 0, 0, that one's the thing to see. Now this may look a bit odd at the moment, and it will look a bit odd because we've not set up the tracking constraints properly. Typically, if you wanted to rotate around, you're going to want these particular settings. You're going to want it -Z and 1. And then wherever you move, so that's 2 -Z and up is Y. It can be a bit confusing, and we'll go through that in more detail in a moment. But basically now, when we move our mannequin out, the camera automatically tracks. So if I lock it to the Y-axis, the camera stays still, and tracks him moving down the church. In fact, if I turn off snapping, it'll be a lot smaller. So there he goes, now the camera is tracking him. That's very powerful. The other thing we can do here is move the camera itself. So if I go and pick up the camera and move the camera, so let's go to the camera, it is, and go ahead and move that, it's also constrained at looking at the object again, whether that's the focal point that we want to use or anything else. So I can pop the camera over here, and then if I go and grab this mannequin and move it outside, there we go, still following no matter where it's very, very powerful. Now let's have a look at the constraints themselves, because we can get the viewpoint to follow in many different ways, and the easiest way of visualizing this is to actually track the object when it's in line with it, and we can see what's going on. So I'm going to move the camera itself to, no, I'm not on there. Yeah, I'm going to move the camera to 0 and 0, which is by the entranceway of the church. There we go, we're looking at it. I'm just going to move the camera forward a little bit closer, and then finally I'm also going to move the mannequin. So they're in there. Now let's move out of this viewpoint itself, lock the camera to mute and see what's happening from above. So at the moment, if we go to the camera itself and look at that straight, if we look to the x-axis, we see that it's now looking along the x-axis, and of course minus x-axis looks the other way. So if we go, and z looks backwards. So that's good if you've got an object moving forward and you want to track it from the side, rather than so looking at sort of a selfie, if you will, rather than a tracking camera. So x looks along the x-axis, and that's very powerful if you imagine if one viewpoint was being followed and perhaps tracking. I'm trying to search for something here in my head. An aircraft in flight. If you were flying in formation and you wanted the other plane to control where the camera was going, keep them relatively close to one another, you can do that. And of course you can turn down the influence element to actually control that with a little more finesse, so it's not so spot on. Now obviously when you move an object too far, if the influence isn't one, eventually it will disappear out of frame. So we can set here the up direction of the camera. Now it's quite confusing that up is Y. If we pick Z, we see it looks down, which is the default position of the camera into the scene. So because it's been rotated 90 degrees to look for this space, we see where Z used to be up and down, it's now Now we can experience with it locked to 2 on X. If I go ahead and move this mannequin now, it will track it as if it was very much next to it. So very useful in certain circumstances. Perhaps if you were controlling a different object rather than the camera, it's quite important that the camera is actually focused on the object we want. So in that case, let's go to the camera, like I said, and then no matter where these two are positioned, the mannequin's over here in the sky, and the camera's over here, it automatically tracks our object, which is incredibly powerful. And of course, I've got a challenge for you guys now. I would like you to set up some cameras. So set up multiple cameras so we don't have to keep moving just one. Introduce a placeholder or an empty with a tracking camera, much like you've got on the mannequin. And then render your building from a couple of different camera views and share. Remember, we're mainly focusing on the interior, but if you've got a cool exterior, share that as well. Now do remember that you need to set a particular camera as active in order to render from it. So pause the video now and give that a go. Okay guys, welcome back. We'll go and set up my cameras now so I don't have to keep moving them about all the time. Right, so I'm back over in Blender, and the first thing I'm going to do, well, I don't need to do the tracking camera, I've already set that one up, and he's tracking the mannequin. I don't mind where that's positioned for the moment, or I might actually move them into a bit more of an interesting position. So let's look from the viewpoint. That's no good. This is, well, perhaps it's an angel floating through the church. one there. Looks a bit better. Looks like I've not set his origin at his feet, which is causing me a few problems. This is one of the reasons why you want to make sure that you have the origin in a logical place using the model. So there's my mannequin. Let's see what the view looks like at the moment. That isn't very interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him around the block until he's off the floor. And that might be an interesting render. I will set that. I'll just get my camera and move it around just a little. Some more of those grooves. I'd love to see how they render out. Okay, so that's one camera all sorted. I'm going to go ahead and just duplicate this particular out of this view. Duplicate it. Of course, it's already going to have some constraints on it. So I'm going to call this exterior. I do want to just have a quick look at exterior as I don't want to track it. I'm also going to create an empty. Just store them. Plain axis. Do I care where it's placed? Not particularly at this point. Empty here, I'm going to call them cameras. Looks like I managed to open up my entire hierarchy, which may be a bit problematic. So I've got the camera here. Exterior, button camera, and I want another one. Just duplicate the exterior. Where it is at the moment. I'm going to call it interior. So let's make this the active camera, and of course, what I'm going to do here is go to the camera properties. Here, cameras, active camera is numpad 0, and then set object as a camera is control unit. So there we go, this is now the active. I'm going to set the interior one right back towards the entranceway. Just look at the view. I'm going to switch on lock camera to view. In fact, before I do that, I'm just going to zoom in a little so I'm seeing the camera scene rather than a slightly zoomed in version. Let's lift the camera up slightly. And it's being framed by the door or the walls there, so that's absolutely fine. So that's that camera setup, and the exterior one, well, it's the exterior. So again, I'm going to use shortcut here, Control and numpad 0 to switch around to it, and I'm going to lay that one out. Now what I could do here for the exterior is certainly have a ground plane as well. So I'm going to add that in a few moments. In fact, I'm going to add it in now before I do anything else with this camera, because if I start doing other things with the camera, I might actually push it below this plane. So I'm just going to scale that up massively, and then it just gives me a bit of a ground plane. I'm going to set it slightly below the surface as well. It turns out that is and it looks like I'm going to have to look down at it. Yes, I'm going to have to move it slightly below the surface. I'm going to position, that always helps. -0. Okay, so that's in the right place. So let's go back to this exterior camera. Just look at this viewpoint and block view. That actually fills up the lens quite nicely. I want to look down ever so slightly. Do I need to be back here or a little wider angle? I want to have a slightly wider angle, so I'm going to go to the camera and change the focal length here down to, let's say, 24. Then I should be able to fit more of the ground and more of the church, and go slightly wider again, give it 18. Of course, you do risk stretching and distorting the image, but if you want to fit the whole thing in, that might be what you need to do. Of course, now I'm going to render these out and see what they're looking like. I hope yours are looking pretty good. Here are mine on the screen right now. I hope you've shared your work in the discussions. And of course, I will see you guys in the next episode.